2 days ago, I received my VinFast VF6 and it's red for here in Ho Chi Minh City. And today, I'm actually taking the VF6 to Phan Thiet from Ho Chi Minh City. This is going to be about a 190 kilometer journey. I'm taking a little bit of risk because initial assessment, I think this car can go about 200 kilometers on a full charge, and we are at a charging station right now, okay? The distance we'll be traveling today is going to be close to 200 kilometers. So we're gonna try to not charge all the way from here to Phan Thiet. Hopefully we make it. And the reason why we're doing this is because we're gonna test the range on a full charge for the VF6 Plus. So let's go.
Hey Tom, it's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. First I want to say congratulations on your YouTube channel. Everybody needs to follow your YouTube channel. So what everyone needs to do is subscribe to Tom Peng. Great guy, great person. Tom, keep up the great work.
Alright, so as you can see, we are fully charged at 100% and we set the trip meter starting at 0 kilometers. So based on battery consumption and distance traveled, we can extrapolate a pretty accurate number for distance traveled on a fully charged VF6 Plus. And today, the reason why we're going to Phan Thiet is because we're having a company trip. About 412 people traveling to Phan Thiet. On the company trip, there's going to be about 10 buses plus the VF6 Plus, and we're going to go about 200 kilometers. The buses will be fine, but we're not sure about us. And in the car today, we have Miss Huyen in the back here, and we also have Miss Chi, who will be traveling with us. And of course, helping me is Miss Fong. Miss Fong is actually holding the camera right now, right there. See, right there. Okay, now let's go. All right, so we just arrived at the company, and look at how many people are here actually lining up to get on the bus. There's like 412 people trying to get on 10 buses here, and it's a logistics nightmare. And we traveled about 12 kilometers from the charging station to the office, and we used about 7% of the battery. Okay, well, 8% of the battery, all right? So this is not looking good, because that means we're not gonna get 200 kilometers and we're going to travel about 200 kilometers to get to Phan Thiet. Maybe my passengers need to help me push car to Phan Thiet. I don't know. Miss Chi went to get coffee. Miss Huyen is trying to solve the bus problem because there's 10 buses trying to get into this place, and well, the property management did not like that. So wow, it's not a really good start right now. Let's go look around. Hello, go sell. Go sell, yeah. Hello. Hello, Miss Nagu. Are you happy? Are you happy to go on the company trip to Phan Thiet?
Yes, I'm happy.
You happy? Really?
Yes.
Okay, bye. Our fighters from Da Nang and Hai Phong. No more Hai Phong, obviously. Okay, have a good trip. So it's pretty crazy here. We're getting people onto the bus so we can go to Phan Thiet. And there's my VF6 Plus over right there. And can't wait to test this range. Or maybe get stranded, okay? Wow, that was pretty crazy. 10 buses, 400 people. What do you think, Miss Chi?
It's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people. It's gonna be a lot of fun, yeah. What about you, Miss Huyen?
Very excited.
Very excited.
The second time we come back to Phan Thiet, but different destination and a lot of people. I think it's gonna be fun.
I agree. Okay, well, now we get on the range test of the VF6 Plus, and just to show you that we are going to drive in eco mode, even though that is not my favorite mode. We're gonna try to conserve electricity because right now the numbers are not in our favor. We used about 9% of the battery and only travel 12 kilometers. So we might get stranded, okay? We might get stranded. So that means Miss Chi, Miss Huyen, and Miss Fong, you have to help me push car if we can't make it, all right? We're trying to get to Phan Thiet without charging. All right, so this is gonna be a test of the vehicle, the car, how far it can go. Also a test of the driver as well, because I have to drive in a way that conserves electricity. Okay, I'm trying not to accelerate too much. I have to drive it like, you know, at a steady speed to conserve battery usage. It's a test of both the car and the driver, I think. It'll be interesting. Are you ready to push car?
Yes.
She says yes. She says yes. Yeah. All right, Miss Chi. Miss Chi will push car. Let's go. Hello. So we actually stopped here at the toll station on the way to Phan Thiet, and the reason why we stopped here is because Miss Chi wanted to vomit. Okay, she wanted to vomit. I have to say it's kind of true that VinFast cars, when you're in the back seat, it tends to be easier to get motion sickness. And because we have many VinFast company cars and people riding them, and this is the feedback that we get, that many staff tend to get motion sickness more frequently, more often in the VinFast. And, you know, something to do with the suspension, especially for the backseat passenger, they get motion sickness. All right, so something to improve on. Did you throw up?
Yes.
How much?
A lot.
A lot?
Bánh mì.
Oh, you threw up the bummy?
One bánh, yes.
When did you have a bummy?
This breakfast.
Okay. You know, we're still a long way to Phan Thiet. Do you think it'll be okay?
Maybe have nothing to throw.
Nothing to throw up?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I hope you're okay.
Yes.
Please do tell me before you throw up so we can stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so. I hope so.
So, Miss Chi just finished vomiting, okay? And we might also take this moment and take a look at our battery consumption. And as you can see, we used up about 22% of the battery, and we went about 37 kilometers, all right? So let's do the math. Actually, I did the math already. It's about 168 kilometers full range. And Phan Thiet is at least 170 kilometers away. So we're gonna have some problems, ladies. You're gonna push car.
But I just started, so I cannot now.
Yes, you can.
Nothing in my.
It has nothing to do with that. You can push car. All right. Today is your lucky day. Lucky day for you and Miss Huyen and Miss Fong. Today you're gonna push the VF6. You'll be the first people ever to push a VF8 because it's out of battery. Congratulations. VF8? I said VF8. I said VF6. There's too many VFs. I can't remember. VF 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wild. Okay? Too many really fast. All right. Okay. Well, let's get going. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. We are about 30 kilometers away from Phan Thiet, and let me tell you the bad news. We're down to 4% battery. Full range on the VF6 is not as good as we predicted. It's about 160 kilometers, so we're not gonna make it. And the challenge here is we have 3% battery left and we can't find a charging station. So we might be left stranded, okay? Miss Chi, are you ready to push car?
Yes, of course.
or you have no choice? Okay, let's see what happens. Fuck. So we were actually being stopped by the police. There's a traffic stop here. We don't know why. And we're down to 3% battery. And maybe we have a cold drop. Help me.
Yeah.
Hello.
Dạ.
Anh kiểm tra chưa?
Dạ kiểm dùm. Dạ chị
Anh
chưa.
có tên gì tôi cho kiểm tra rồi.
Your driver
Về tiếng bộ à?
Đây, dạ, mới mua anh. Mới mua nên là chỉ có giấy tờ đang làm đây.
2% left.
Anh ơi bây giờ xe em còn có 2%, anh cho em chạy ra ngoài kia để có xe tải tới hốt được không ạ? Chứ không thôi bây giờ là nó đứng ở đây luôn á.
Tắt máy đi xuống đây đây. Không có đăng ký à?
Okay, check something. Let's go.
Turn off the car.
Alright, so we just got stopped by the police. Apparently they're just doing a roadside check for like blue card and stuff. And you know what? We don't have blue card because this is a new car. Apparently that's not good because you know you need blue card to drive your car. So our friendly police in Phan Thiet, they inform us of that, and then so they teach us about the proper rules here in Vietnam. Thank you so much, police of Phan Thiet. The truck is coming because we're down to 2% battery, okay? And we can't go any further, so we're gonna tow to the nearest charging station. I think this is the very first time we actually run out of battery, and it happened on the VinFast VF6 Plus. How do you feel, Miss Chi?
Yes, I feel excited.
Excited about what? Oh, and you throw up again.
Yes, truck before the truck of the police.
Yeah, I think we need to thank the police because they stopped us here so that you know we don't have a bad accident when we run out of battery, right? So they make sure we stop here. I mean, they did not know that I'm down to 2%, but they stop us here so that we're safe and teach us about the Vietnamese rules, and so that we can call the tow truck and you have time to oi.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I just think that our Vietnamese police in Phan Thiet, they're so friendly and nice. I like them so much. All right. You think so? Yeah, we all think so. Let's look at the numbers here. We're down to 2% of battery. We're not going anywhere with 2%. And we've traveled 165 kilometers. So we can say probably 170 is what you get on a fully charged VF6 Plus. The nearest charging station is 6.6 kilometers away, according to VinFast map. And with 2% battery, we're not gonna make it there. So we're gonna sit here quietly and wait for the truck. Miss Huynh, what can we do while waiting for the truck?
Sleep.
Sleep? What about Chi? What can we do while we wait for the truck?
Pray.
Pray? Pray for what?
Pray for self.
Pray for safety? No, I feel pretty safe. Like we have the protection of the Vietnamese police. I feel so safe right now. And then, what can we do? I don't know, just sit here, enjoy the sun, I guess. Our company is like having fun at their first destination, and here we're waiting for the truck. Fuck. Truck is coming. All right, let's go talk to the truck driver. Yay! Hello.
Dạ chào anh.
My name is Peng. What's your name?
Thắng.
Thank you for saving us. Do you get a lot of VinFast cars running out of electricity?
Cũng có mà cũng đi làm thường xuyên cũng có.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Many.
Tháng khoảng 4-5 chiếc.
4 to 5 of one. Okay. This is the VinFast VF6 Plus. It's a new car. Like just come out.
Cái này chiếc mới, anh thấy V6 đó mà tại mấy chiếc anh làm mấy chiếc loại khác.
Yeah, we were surprised that it didn't go too far on the full charge.
Như lúc trước có chiếc anh cũng làm mà cũng ngay đây một xíu này. Để tới gần tới cái cầu lúc nãy á, nó không hết điện. Rồi hỏi hỏi nó chạy được bao nhiêu, nó nói là thường thường 300-400 cây ấy, mà sao trong Sài Gòn tối hôm qua nó chạy một đoạn mà sáng nay lại về chạy nửa đường này nó là hết, nó nói nữa không rõ chính xác nó là bao nhiêu trăm cây.
Yeah, actually, depending on the model, it's about 200 kilometers. But this one seems to be less.
V6 mà nó cho là ít hơn. Cái trọng lượng pin nó phải cao hơn chứ.
Oh, it's less.
Nhưng mà cái chiếc này thật sự là nó chạy được
We
ít
were
hơn.
surprised by it too. But hey, it's giving you business though. Oh, VinFast charging station. I hope they have fast charger.
Chưa đóng điện.
Oh, okay. Not open yet. Next one. Next.
Mình tới cái gần nhất cái khác.
Để em tìm cái lúc trước đây cả Phan Thiet chỉ có một cây thôi, bây giờ nó mở rộng thêm anh chưa rõ hết, nhưng mà gần đây khoảng 5-6 cây đây, 5-6 cây số đây có.
Okay, great. Another 6 kilometers.
Dạ.
Okay, great. Hey, police.
Chương trình đồng hồ này.
Yes.
Anh chạy vô ngã ba trong này khoảng độ 3 cây, nó có cái trạm trong này nha.
Yes, we need charging station.
Xuống khúc dưới kia không chắc lắm, nếu mà không có là phải ra tới ngoài đầu dốc lộ hoàng mà kia mất 10 mấy cây.
Let's try. Let's try. Hopefully it's a fast charging station.
Đây trong này.
Yes, that's in here.
Okay. Let's see. See, electric cars are not so convenient. Actually, it's my fault because I did not plan well, right? So I should probably start looking for a charging station when I still have electricity. But I drive till I'm 2%. Really, it's my fault. So I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed about the VF6 Plus Range. I think it's the worst performing out of the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think the VF5 actually has better range. I can get at a minimum 200 kilometers on a full charge. And also it's a smaller battery, it charges faster, and you get more range. So I have to say I'm a bit disappointed about the VF6. So that's something to consider if you're looking into this vehicle. Yes! VinFast charging station! Woohoo! In a PV oil station. That's amazing, and it's one of the fast charging stations. So we will be fine, we'll be good. We'll probably charge it for a couple hours, and then while we go eat, I don't see any restaurants, but I do see a nap and sing toilet over there, and I do see some cows. We'll find something to eat, okay? All right, thank you, truck driver, you saved us. You saved us. Okay. See, our truck driver is so experienced with, taking the VinFast to a charging station. He will not let the car down unless, he's sure that the charging station works. That is experience. He knows what he's doing. Yes, it's perfect. We'll find out if it works. I think it'll work. I mean, there's so much VinFast cars on the road nowadays, so the charging station should be fairly reliable, right? Here we are, getting the VinFast VF6 Plus charged. Right now at 2%, so we have a long way to go. Thank you, Mr. Truck Driver. Come on, new. Bye bye. So even though things didn't go our way, but I thought that we had fun because we get to meet the police, we get to meet the truck driver, and we get to get towed to a charging station, first time ever with the VinFast. And I think that's a whole new experience, new experience for me, and I think that's great. But I don't want to repeat it, however. So getting back to the charging station, after about an hour and a half or so, we're back to almost 100%. And I think this concludes the range test because we can definitively say that a fully charged VF6 Plus on eco mode driving like Tom Peng gets you about 170 kilometers on a full charge. So that is not a lot by comparison to other VinFast cars or electric cars of other brands. I think that's actually quite disappointing. We don't need to test this anymore. 170 on a full charge, there you go. So after that range test, I've been driving around Phan Thiet for the last couple of days, and actually I got better range. Let me show you, okay? So as you can see, I used up about 60% of the battery, and I traveled 139 kilometers. And just to show you the details, I'm traveling about 50 kilometers an hour, and of course in Phan Thiet is wide open roads and you can pretty much, you know, drive quickly anywhere. I'm using about 22.2 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. So I don't know why. I cannot explain it. I cannot explain why the initial test we only got about 170 kilometers on a full charge, but based on the second test, which I wasn't really testing, I was just driving the car normally, and I was able to get maybe 220 to 230 kilometers on a full charge. So if that's true, and I think it is, actually it's not that bad. It's like any other VinFast. It's like the VF8, it's like the VF9, where you can get anywhere from 200 to 250 kilometer on a full charge based on driving conditions. And I just want to show, I wasn't really doing this test, I was just driving the car normally, and in fact I was driving the car in sport mode and also low regenerative braking mode hit there. I guess your mileage may vary depending on the driving conditions and depending on how you drive. I do believe you can get more than 200 kilometers on a full charge, alright? So that's the update. So actually VF6 Plus, not that terrible, okay? Guess what? On my third attempt to test the range of the VF6 Plus, I was driving from Phan Thiet back to Ho Chi Minh City. I can't go that far really. So we stopped here at, where are we again? We're at Long Tang with Miss Quinn and Miss Chi and with Miss Feng. And we're at Long Tang, Da Nai, and we stopped at the charging station. I just want to show you the numbers here, okay? We're down to 19%, that's why we need to go to a charging station. And we traveled 169 kilometers since full charge, okay? To look into the details, we were traveling about 77 kilometers an hour on average. And also we're doing about 27 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. That means we can actually do 200 kilometers on a fully charged VF6 Plus. So I don't know why my initial test only did about 170, and actually we were stranded and need a truck to tow us to a charging station. I don't know how to explain that. Maybe because the car is new, maybe the battery is new, so maybe that first initial cycle is not the most optimal cycle. But now that we have run the battery a few cycles, that now we're getting about 200 to 220 kilometers on a full charge. So that's pretty exciting news. That means that this car is actually quite usable. What do you think, Miss Chi?
Oh, I think it's just one feedback about the charging map of VinFast, because it's very hard to find the charging station.
Okay, that's a valid point, because we're traveling from Phan Thiet to Ho Chi Minh, and you know what? There is really no charging station along the highway. So it's either in Phan Thiet or Ho Chi Minh. There's nothing really in the middle, or they are really hard to find because it's like we get lost a few times trying to find charging stations. So maybe we need more charging stations, more accessible charging stations along like the major highways in Vietnam. What do you think?
Yes, and
Yeah.
also need a maps.
And also put the charging stations in the map so that we can easily find them, right? Okay, so I'm happy with the result, and take some fucking action. Still look into the VF6 Plus because I think it's a pretty good car. But I'll be bringing you a full review very soon, okay? Don't be a fucktard.